Well, they serve up the finest food products from Europe and South America, and you don't have to travel far to get a plate of it. Wait until you hear what fresh ingredients they've included in some of these recipes. Here to cook up a brand new way of eating is Luciano Ciorciari. Oh my God! When we got to your name, okay, you got to pronounce your last name for me.
Ciorciari.
Ciorciari. I was nowhere close, but at least I got Luciano right.
A little bit worse, and I would have said no Brussels sprouts
No
for you.
Brussels sprouts for me. Oh, and I absolutely love Brussels sprouts. Thank you so much for being here, Luciano.
My pleasure.
You are with Gaucho Gourmet, right?
Correct.
Okay, and when I hear Gaucho, I'm thinking Argentina, because I understand that the Gauchos live in Argentina.
Well, correct. I mean, we are Argentinians with a very strong Italian and Spanish background, so that's how the name came about. And that's how the line of products that we carry comes about. Because if you go to the website, you see Argentine, Spanish, Italian. So it has to do with our background.
Okay, so we've also invited Bridget and Paul, of course, to
Hello.
our kitchen here.
Good morning. Yes, we are.
They are
It
very
looks
hungry.
great.
We are all hungry. So what do you have in front of them?
Well, in front of them we have a charcuterie and cheese arrangement, which is something that we do and that we offer out of our wholesale market. And you have a great selection of our charcuterie, which is an artisanal Berkshire pepperoni coming from Santa Maria BLS in Jersey. A porcini Barbera salami. Barbera is a northern Italian salami. Wine. And then Italian mortadella with Sicilian pistachio.
Wow.
And then a beautiful selection of cheeses, which is a French blue cheese called Bleu d'Auvergne. One is called Flor de Cadi from Spain. It's a cow's milk cheese. And then Boucheron, which is a French-style aged goat cheese with a beautiful creamy rind, all complemented with a fig and Marcona almonds fig cake.
I was wondering what this was. That's what this is, a fig?
It's a fig and Marcona almond, Marcona almond bread that goes very well with the cheeses.
Well, why don't you guys go ahead and dig into that. That looks like an absolutely wonderful display. And what are you making here, Chef?
Well, as we've talked about, we've partnered up with Johnson's Backyard Garden out of Austin, who carries one of the largest selections of organic produce in Texas. So now in our market, we feature on every Saturday between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. We have them present and we feature all their produce. So we decided to bring in a little bit of the produce today to talk about easy, healthy cooking. And one of my favorite products is Brussels sprouts.
Oh, yes.
They are perfect in season right now. Even the cold, they were able to last through the weather and the storm that we had. So they've ripened beautiful, and it's the easiest thing to cook, and you'll be amazed. So, for example, all you gotta do to prepare Brussels sprouts is just peel it, go through the leaves, see if there's anything particular that you want to remove. So go a little bit deep into the Brussels sprout.
Just a few leaves here and there,
right? Just a few leaves in there. You might see a little spots that you want to take off. Then just trim the stem. You can cut it in half if you want to cook it a little bit faster. And then throw them on a saute pan.
Look at that.
Okay, very easy.
You may lose one, but that's okay. You got more.
Every now and then, I can flip it again and see it works.
Do it, do it.
Okay, you want to try it again? Here we go.
Okay.
With a little bit of salt.
Just a little bit.
A little bit sprinkle of sea salt, maybe some black pepper, and then of course you gotta have really good extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
And of course we carry that, plenty of it.
You do? Oh, good. That's good to know.
And just let it saute. You can easily do that here on a pan, or you can roast them in the oven. Very simple. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes.
Not long.
And then that's about it. Then all you do is, once it's ready to go.
Oh, look at that. You've got the finished product. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, correct.
That's... Yeah, give some to the guys.
You want to try some, but look at the beautiful color that you'll get. This is what you're looking for.
And it's healthy.
A beautiful crispy color. Yeah. But hold on. So once you get them, all you're going to do is you can finish them off a little bit more with olive oil. And then what I have here is a little bit of applewood smoked sea salt.
Oh, okay.
So just highlight it. And that's it. It's a beautiful appetizer start, very healthy, perfect for the season.
Where'd you get that? Because I'm going to put a little here, and I'm going to...
This might be my first official Brussels sprout in life.
Well,
I just
realized
this. Momentous occasion.
Well, Bridget, you're going to love it.
Well, that's just the beginning. Let's move on to the...
We're going to continue because you're actually going to hang out with us even more, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so Luciano, we're not going anywhere. So stick around because we got more to show, more to eat. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We are back in the kitchen with Luciano with Gaucho Gourmet. And okay, so before the break, we were making Brussels sprouts, a wonderful sautéed Brussels sprouts, correct?
That's correct. And that was just a little side dish for lunch.
Yes.
Here next, one of the sandwiches that we serve every Saturday, and it is a fresh burrata, complemented with semi-dried cherry tomatoes from central Italy, fresh lettuce from Johnson's backyard garden, and then we have a culatello, which is a refined prosciutto, and we top it off with a delicious Ligurian pesto that we have with whole pine nuts, real Parmigiano Reggiano, and extra virgin olive oil.
Oh, that sounds
This is so
delicious.
intense that if you want to use it, you can actually add a little more olive oil, reduce it, and voila.
So intense, you
You're
said.
in for a treat.
And
That's right.
I love pesto, but I can imagine how intense it could be.
Oh, it's intense and it is delicious. And then what makes this sandwich really special is the East Coast bread that we bring from Maryland with that East Coast water, the crunchiness, the airiness.
Just the way you cut into it, the crunches, it looks like it's got a
Yes,
nice...
it almost looks like a baguette, but would you call it a baguette?
It is a baguette.
Okay.
That is correct. And we have that at the warehouse. All you do is you put it in the oven for 5 minutes, and that's what you get.
Okay, so what else are you making here?
Well, now we're up to next, and we have Melissa.
Oh, let's bring her in.
Melissa, coming over.
In fact, it's Melissa Beverage.
Who is our market chef.
With Gaucho Gourmet. Okay.
And she's going to be making a really easy, delicious recipe, which is a Maryland blue crab ravioli. Takes about 5 minutes to make. Simplest thing ever. This particular ravioli is made with a fresh Maryland blue crab, and we're going to top it off with a little bit of Italian sun-dried tomato butter, and then
Sun-dried tomato butter.
sun-dried tomato butter.
That sounds
Correct. So you don't even need to make a sauce. This is what we're talking about. And where is my? Here we go.
So many flavors.
Yes.
Correct. So it is very simple. It's simple sun-dried tomato butter. All you do is you melt it on a pan, and that's your sauce.
And you did say that's available at Gaucho Gourmet, correct?
All of these ingredients are available at Gaucho Gourmet. This is what we do. And even the ravioli, we have lobster ravioli, blue crab ravioli. All you do is you throw it in water for about 2-3 minutes. It'll rise to the top.
I see.
You melt the butter down and pour the butter on top. Maybe saute some spinach, which again we have fresh spinach here from Johnson's backyard garden. And this is the big difference between fresh spinach and frozen spinach.
You know, I'm so used to seeing baby spinach leaves.
Right.
These are
Look at how thick and lumpy this is. This is beautiful. It's not going to disappear in the pan like a lot of times you see a lot of these the spinaches, other spinaches, or something that's not organic. And
it's hearty, it's meaty.
Yes.
A lot of
times when you saute spinach leaves, I mean, they start to shrink, so this is going to be nice.
They just disappear.
Yes.
Luciano, I have a question. Luciano,
yes.
The difference, I love crab so much. The difference between crab and a blue crab in terms of taste or consistency, what's the difference?
Well, blue crab is going to be a little bit sweeter and much
sweeter.
Lumpier. Yeah, sweeter
and much lumpier.
Okay, so Luciano, I'm curious. So as we're cooking here, you've got the finished product, correct?
No, we're almost there.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Let's talk about this. The open house.
European dining. You take your time, cooking. You didn't tell we're American dining.
Don't
I'm
rush.
sorry.
Come
No.
on. Okay.
It's not fast food. You take your time.
Let me ask you this, Luciano. Okay, we're not going to rush things. Okay, but what about this open house that's happening on Saturday?
Not this Saturday, but 1 week from Saturday, we have the formal inauguration of Johnson's Backyard Garden live every Saturday at Gaucho Gourmet. So we have an extensive. Where am I? Right here. An extensive line of their produce with 3 local chefs fixing up a numerous amount of dishes. So it's an open house, no charge. Come, get a.
Very nice.
That's about it.
There you go. January 25th. It's a Saturday, so stop on by. You guys are located near the airport.
Near the airport, 935, and you'll have a chance. Please visit the website. You might have a chance to look up about their CSA boxes, which will be a great opportunity to get local fresh produce every week to your home.
Okay, that's what we like, local fresh products.
That's right.
Luciano, thank you. Melissa, thank you. I cannot wait to dip into that.
Thank you
We're not
so
going to
much.
rush things, though.